Hello, fifth graders. This is Mrs. Bonner, and I am teaching this lesson from the internet. That's right, I put it on YouTube so that you could still be working on your Washington, D.C. Google Earth lesson. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need two applications open. One of them is going to be Google Chrome. In Google Chrome, you're going to open up hotels.com. Write that down on your piece of paper, please. Hotels.com. That's going to be one of your resources for this project. You'll notice that mine already says Washington, D.C. because I've been going there so often on hotels.com and on Google Earth. Check-in dates are July 9th through July 12th. Be sure to write that down on your paper. You'll be using that for your hotels, you'll be using that for your flights, everything you plan. In your hotel room, and you're only going to find out the price for one, and then multiply that by however many hotel rooms you need. But just look up the price for one hotel room. That's quicker, more time effective. You have to have at least one adult in each room, and you can have up to 3 kids. Now the 3 kids will all have to be in a double bed. Or you can say 2 kids in a double bed and 1 adult in the other bed. But you don't want to put kids and adults together who are not relatives. And you're going to need at least 1 room for boys and 1 room for girls. You're going to have boys and girls on this trip because parents are going to be upset if their children do not have the opportunity to apply for it and go. You're going to click search. And this is what's going to pop up. Now, you want hotels that are close to the White House because that's the trip. So scroll down on this left-hand side till you get to landmarks and you're going to click White House. That's going to resort for you, and these are your options. Your goal is to keep it under $300. Hotels in Washington, D.C. are a lot more expensive. This is an option. It's under $300. If this is one you choose, it says it's 0.3 miles to the White House, and it's $295. So if that's one that you want to write down, sorry, having a little bit of turbulence here, then you can. If you're checking out the amenities, you click on the name of the hotel. It's going to give you some pictures. Most of them will not have a pool, so if you find one with a pool, you are super lucky. Right here are the amenities, the rating, and right here is the address. And guys, this is really important because you're going to want to be looking this up on Google Earth. So I'm going to highlight that. And I'm going to do Control C. So holding down the Control button and then go to C. And then I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. I don't know why this pops up, but you're going to go ahead and just click out of it and open up Google Earth. On Google Earth, make sure the tour guide is off your screen. Make sure you have 3D buildings turned off. And up here in the search box, you could do Control, hold down Control, and hit V. Enter. So this is going to show me exactly where this hotel is. And that's pretty nice and close. So you see the little red marker. And then right here, guys, is the White House. So when you zoom in to Washington, D.C., you've got the Potomac right here. You're looking for this little patch of brown above the tidal basin. I think it looks like a snowman with a green top and a brown bottom. So I'm scrolling in, and this right here is the White House. You need to make sure that it is under 2 miles, no matter what hotel you decide on, guys. Under 2 miles from the White House. You're going to use the measurement tool right here, looks like a ruler, I like to move this out of the way from where I'm drawing my path. You do have to be on path, and it has to be on miles. So I'm going to start here. You have to go the direction of the road. You cannot walk through buildings or trees. And I'm going along the driveway. And there I am at the White House. It is about what it said it was. It was 3/400ths of a mile, or you might also say that as 3/10ths of a mile. So not even a half a mile, not very far to go. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Another thing that I want you to be aware of and looking for, guys, there we go, is what is there to do near your hotel. I tend to like the hotels that are to the right of the White House, or you might also think of that as to the east of the White House. So I look for something that looks like the guy in the bed, right? You might have to scroll in or scroll out. Do you see how this is taking a lot longer, though, friends, than on Hotels.com? We immediately found it. It pinpointed it for us on Google Earth, and then we're ready to go. I'm not finding any really quickly, but over here there are a lot of different museums. That's going to be the building with an M in it. Madame Tussauds, Washington, D.C., that's going to have wax figures, so you could get your picture taken with Abraham Lincoln. Smithsonian for American Art. So you can definitely check out the museums and see if that's something that your group would want to go to. On the back of your paper, you have to visit 5 different places. They all have to be within 2 miles of walking distance of each other. So first I go to the White House, that's less than 2 miles, and then I have to go someplace else from the White House that's less than 2 miles walking, because your principal is not going to pay for a bus, just a bus to get to and from the airport. You might visit the Washington Monument. You might visit the Lincoln Memorial. If you go across the bridge from the Lincoln Memorial, Arlington Cemetery, and that is less than 2 miles, so that is within your range. Another option, let me go ahead and turn on photos. Right here is the Martin Luther King Memorial. It's on the tidal basin up in this corner, and that's a place that I would want to go to. I don't know if it'll... There we go. And I think this is amazing. I would definitely want to go see that. I'd want to have my picture taken with it. So that is an option as well. So you're going to move back and forth between Hotels.com and Google Earth. You should not be anywhere else. Next week, make sure I explain to you how to book flights. I do not want you on the Southwest Airlines website today. The only places I want you to be is on Hotels.com and on Google Earth. You should not be on Street View or on ground level. So I should not see anyone, or your substitute should not see anyone here. You cannot find hotels from here. You should not be on this level. If you accidentally do that, get out as fast as you can. Exit the Street View. And then use your rollerball and scroll out. So today I'm expecting you to get at least 1 hotel. with the information that goes with it needs to be less than $300, needs to be less than 2 miles from the White House. I'm excited to see what you get done today, and I look forward to seeing you after Thanksgiving break. Have a great Friday, guys.